And because I said I feel like black men have it worse,
True.
the women went in on me. Like, how dare you? You're a mother. You're a black mother at that. Like, how dare you even go against and say that black men have it worse? I'm like, because we can go places and be comfortable.
Right.
We can go places and be protected.
Right.
We can go places and everybody's like, oh, she's a black woman. She's a woman, period.
Right.
And we be like protected because we're a woman.
Right.
Black men are not protected at all. No matter where y'all go.
Yes.
It don't matter where y'all go, what y'all do. Nothing.
Y'all over slobbing from the mouth
walking
right
down
now.
the street and
You over slobbing from the mouth.
I want to help her out. Like she said it.
Helping you
She
out.
said everything out her mouth. No, I'll just stop. She said everything out her mouth, and she's talking the truth. But the one thing about the black man is our own women put us down.
Yeah.
And they allow the system to turn against us.
That's why I said it's okay. Like for my mental health group. That's why I'm like,
right.
I get it.
She's on it.
Most of black men, their first bully is their mother. Most of them. Their mother put them down, like, you need to be strong, stop crying.
Right.
All of that stuff. It really comes from their mother. But most black men, if it's not coming from their mother, it's coming from somebody that they love that did them wrong.
Okay.
So I get it. That's why I said, like, I get it how, I mean, I got 3 people that I talked to so far, but I thought that it would pick up more because of the feedback that I be getting on my lives and stuff. So I thought it would be more, but I'm like, y'all really scared to talk.
They scared.
Well, you know, Moose said this about 2 episodes when we was talking about why our people don't go and get the professional help that they need.
Right.
Because they're what, Moose?
Because they're afraid to have that stigma put on them. Just being loony or crazy or, you know what I'm saying?
And the backlash has come back at it.
Backlash. There's so many. We have so many black folks, especially black men, who actually need to talk to somebody. And it's a lot of people who, honestly, I believe everybody should do a little therapy at one time or another. Especially black men. Because for you sit there, you can sit there and say that about how black men this and that. But because you're not one, right, you still don't have a clue how rough it is for us.
I feel like that's what it is.
And people don't, they don't have a clue. I'm sitting there this morning and watching the trial started of Ahmaud Arbery. I'm just sitting here like watching how you got 3 racist white guys who you track this man. You tracked him, you followed him, you blurred out racial slurs towards him, and then you corralled the man. And then I watched this lawyer get in there and make this man out jogging in the neighborhood that he lives in. And I watched this prosecutor get on that stand and belittle this man as if he was just a piece of trash.
And that's what they're gonna do.
As if he was just, the scum of the earth. This man has no record of anything on his jacket.
That's what they're gonna do.
But they walked this man through the mud and dragged him through the mud like he was the scum of the earth.
Yep.
And I'm just sitting there like, man, if the shoe was on the other foot. Now, mind you, these guys weren't even arrested initially. They didn't even arrest these guys. Let them go home, sleep in their own beds. You know, the ironic part about all of this though is that they still hillbillies. So they ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
No bullshit.
Because if these idiots had not posted that video, we'd never know what actually happened.
They walked away from it.
Exactly.
They walked away from it.
Which a lot of people say social
But see, they thought they were doing something, between all the moonshine and the corn liquor, they thought that they were doing something intelligent.
Yeah.
By showing it to America, look what happened. Look at this. Look, it was self-defense.
That's why I tell them thank you.
Right.
But y'all showing what y'all actually, the entire crime.
Right.
And then they showed yesterday for the first time what he looked like when he got shot.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Showed it for the first time. What Arbery looked like when he got shot.
Yeah.
His mother almost passed out in it. This is her first time seeing it. This was the actual body cam from the policeman.
Lady Joe, we wasn't laughing about what he was talking about. It was something that me and Mook caught our attention.
They've been laughing this whole show, y'all. Don't nobody know their little inside jokes.
Blame it on the
They just be laughing.
alcohol.
Yeah.
They just be laughing. But
So tell me, I noticed one thing I do like watching live. Maybe that's why I'm so
That's
interested.
Mook.
I'm not
Keep
gonna
looking
lie.
at me. Mook keep looking at me.
Maybe I
and
think that's
shit,
why I be
man.
very interested because you do seem very fair. Normally, you know,
Be a little chauvinistic.
it'd be a little show, right? She's always
a little male chauvinistic over there, but
It ain't that you agreeing more like on the male side or female side. It's more like
call it like you said.
right, whatever you think it is,
It's the
you
truth.
more realistic about it. Some people go by, you know, what it's supposed, what people think it is, and all that stuff, what it really is.
like they go by like what's popular.
Yeah, right. The popular stuff say no, that's not really, you know.
That's not really what life is.
Like we say opposite tribe. Like no, it doesn't. Who told you that? Like I don't want nobody that's not hot. I don't want nobody that's like.
Right.
You know, so how does it, you know, and people like, no, it does. No, it doesn't. Who said that?
Like actually when you're opposite of somebody, when somebody does things different than you, it's like they always want you to do it their way.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
So that's why it always just
becomes
like
a one-way street.
Exactly.
Right.
Like they always want you to see it their way, which
Right.
it doesn't make any
So-
sense.
So see, since you want to do the mental thing, so I'm happy you said that. Because I was thinking about being one of your guys. So
I thought about this. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of thought about it too. I'll tell you why I thought about it when she said that. I didn't even cut you off, but maybe cause I'm like, man, she sounds like she kind of first like somebody you can talk to and feel kind of,
No, for
and feel a
real.
little hard at the
I
end.
have so many friends. I have so many guy friends. I have some
That could be
girlfriends too.
judgmental.
Yeah, you judgmental, right?
Yeah.
I got some girlfriends too, but I have so many guy friends that say that about me. Like it's so easy for them to come and talk to me. Like it's so easy for them to be like, I need to get something off my chest. Like the artist that I manage, a lot of people don't understand when you're managing an artist, you're also managing his life too.
His life.
Right.
So he comes to me about a lot. I mean, a lot. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, listen, you emotionally draining me right now. But he usually has a lot to get off of his chest. Like he goes through a lot as an artist. So it's like you gotta be there.
somebody put you to the test.
I feel the same way on the opposite. I feel like that with women. They ask me a lot of questions like that too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They don't like the answer, but they be like, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm right.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one thing right quick? I'm gonna let you get into it.
Yeah, hurry up because I need you killing my minutes, man.
I talked to a homegirl of mine. I said her boyfriend had a car, right? I was like, leave him. She's like, why? I said, it ain't about the car. What guy don't want is not driving? I said, oh, what's the problem? Why you not driving? We got I said, right. It doesn't matter what the problem is. No, I don't want to hear nothing about insurance. I don't want to hear about. I don't hear about. I said, because at the end of the day, it ain't even about the car. He's undisciplined. You get what I'm saying? He could be lazy. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm saying that. Look, it's not about the car. It's just the bigger picture of it. You gonna how you gonna move around when he gonna drop you off at work?
Hey, we're gonna do this by
Like, come on, man, that's crazy. Would you date somebody without a car?
Been there, done that. Not gonna do it.
How did you feel about it?
She
You heard what she said? She ain't
gonna
gonna do it
She said she
again.
ain't
Cause see,
gonna do
they
it
know
again.
that's my pet peeve. I just
We ain't
do
say
not
a Mercedes.
understand.
We ain't say
I mean,
A grown
we
man
got
without a
we ain't
car.
say a Corvette. We said a car. We talking about to
And
get
I mean,
from A to
don't
B.
get me wrong,
That's all we saying. A to B.
I don't have a car right now, but I just feel like I had a car.
But we talking about men.
We talking about
Right, that's what
grown
I'm
men.
saying. Like I said, I
You-
dated a dude that didn't have a car, and I'm not doing it again because that's exactly what it was. Like it was like
See?
you was driving me off, and then you was doing whatever you needed to do in my car. I had two cars with the same person because one of the cars he totaled.
Right, I used to be saying girls, man, I ain't no car. I used to see girls up.
We hold up. We can't forget our callers. We had a caller that said that's red flags.
Yeah, red flag.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
See, this is exactly what we saying.
It is a red flag.
Okay.
It is a
You
red
got it.
flag.
Go ahead.
It is a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge red flag when a guy.
It's
doesn't
bigger
have
than a car, right? Am I right or wrong?
It is bigger than a car.
It's like, okay, wait, what's
This is
going
why.
on?
This is why I'm telling you. It just drives me insane. It drives me insane. You cannot be.
But
a
why is it
man.
okay for a woman to not?
But they don't need no. Why do they need a car when they can come and see me on MTA?
Because, all right, she said, why? She said, we'll answer that question. Listen, we answer questions of people that's on the IG page and YouTube, but we're going to answer her question. Hers come first, and she's here. Answer that again.
Why isn't it important for women to have a car?
I'm gonna tell you why.
To not have a car, right?
To not have a car, yeah.
Okay. I have an answer.
Like, it doesn't matter if a woman don't got a car.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
he taking too long.
For me, I want her to have one too.
I feel it.
I want her to have one because I don't feel like running your ass all over the place either.
Bingo.
Shit.
But I feel as though that
I know we got Uber and share ride and all this stuff now, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I've been there and done that. No, I made
I'm
sure
gonna say this.
my lady got a car.
Go ahead.
I think a woman should have a car, just what he said, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's so much more that they need a car like a man should, because for one of the reasons is why your woman, in my faith, your woman don't have to work if you marry her. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? But I seen a post today from a sister, and it blew my mind because it was from a Muslim sister. She said that if your man is paying all of the bills, what do he need you for? Ooh. And I'm like, wow. And that's coming from a sister because she already know she don't have to work.
Everything is.
But she made a major point though. If he paying all the bills, what do he need her for?
That sounds like what I asked my friend in LA, because he's all like me and him, we always have controversial topics all the time, like just normally. Like he just called me and we could just talk for hours about the subject.
And just debate about something.
Exactly. So I had asked him, he asked me, he's like, Dan, are you ready for a relationship right now? So I'm like, I don't know, not right now. Then I asked him, like, are you ready for one? So he's like, yeah, I know everything he got going on. He's like a film director, actor, he getting his pilot license, like he has a lot of stuff that he's doing. So he's like, yeah, I'm ready for a relationship. So I'm like, what could you benefit from a relationship? Like, what could a relationship give you right now? So he's like, why I gotta benefit from something? I'm like, a relationship is all about benefit. Like, it doesn't matter if you pay all of the bills and she live with you and stuff like that. Like, it's all about what can you take from that person and what can that person take from you? Like, that's really all a relationship really is.
No, I believe somebody has to bring something to the table.
Right.
If you can't bring finances to the table, you have to bring sex to the table.
Hey,
you might not look at me like that, but I'm saying you gotta please that man some kind of way.
Exactly.
Because if you ain't bringing nothing, that person don't see the end of the tunnel.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's exactly right though. That's why, like, when my homeboy, he's like, why you gotta benefit from something? I'm like, well, you just gonna get a girlfriend just to have her just sit here?
I think everybody's supposed to benefit from something.
Right. But that's why I always say what I say. Like, if you're not bringing the finances,
you gotta bring something to the room.
You gotta bring something to the room. Mm-hmm. That way I won't have to go out there and find nobody else to do nothing to the room.
Right.
It's a balance.
Right.
You ain't bringing no finances.
That's why people don't understand the difference.
What you saying?
That's why a lot of people don't understand.
And I don't want them to keep on trying to run either. Shit.
A lot of people don't understand the difference between, like, a man cheating and a woman cheating, because it is a difference.
It's a difference.
Explain.
I'm gonna love her. I'm gonna love her. Boy, I swear for God, we can work together. You know what? This might be the show we need after dark.
For real. That would be lit.
Yes, sir.
That would be lit.
Let's get it. I'll try. Go ahead. I'm gonna see if we on the same page.
But a woman, she would cheat because I'm not gonna say a man does the same thing, because y'all don't emotionally attach to something when y'all cheat, whereas that we do emotionally attach to something. But it's for the same reasons, if that makes sense. Like, if you're not having sex with your woman, she's gonna have sex with somebody else. If you're not having sex with your man, he's gonna have sex with somebody else. Mm-hmm. It's for the same reasons, but it's like a different purpose within it. That's why, like, men are like really, really sorry. And a lot of people don't understand why some women take their man back when they cheat on them, because it's really like they don't care about the girl. But it's harder because a lot of people say, like, if men you cheat on a man, he not gonna have the same reaction. Like, first of all, we're not equal. Okay, men or women are not equal.
Right.
High five, shorty. High five, shorty. What I say? Oh my goodness, I love her, America. I love her.
And men know that when women cheat, is an emotionally attachment. So it's harder to just let that go. Whereas that women can just let it go because we know you don't really care about the girl. Like, we know that you did it for a specific purpose, and we know that we could just give you that purpose, and then like you just won't do it again. But with women, it takes a lot for us to actually cheat on you. But men don't see that. But it does take a lot for us to cheat on you. Like, it really does.
If they in love with you, they do. And I also say that, this is why I said that the cheating is not on the same playing field. Because as a queen, society should look at you as more as a leader. You should have more respect for yourself, no matter what.
But why men ain't gotta respect themselves though?
Listen, as a queen. I
mean, but we always
heal. So
But no, as a queen, like, you cannot listen. Check this out. Let me explain something to you. Okay.
Let's go back to the question you just said. Make sure she'll leave that, because I want to get to that. Go ahead. I'm gonna stay right there where you just said. Why it makes a difference?
Yeah.
That's why it makes a difference. Okay. Now you sitting right here with 3 men, right? You one female. But if we get America right now to call in, right? You have sex with 5 men. Okay. We have sex with 10 women. Society gonna respect who?
Y'all.
More. Exactly.
yeah, you gonna be a whore.
Because
You gonna be the shit.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? That's why it will never be the same. That's why women should be careful what they
But I
do.
just explained why it's not the same. Because women put emotional attachment to things, whereas that men don't.
Not
That's
just
why they look at it like that.
not just the emotion, but the respect. Let's not forget that. The respect. Because if you had 5, she had sex with 5 niggas. She's a hoe. Shit, this nigga getting it. He fucking everybody. See what I'm saying? It's the respect.
But then you got the same thing that everybody say. Women are so much better at it than us.
They the best.
She can have 5 dicks and you'll never know.
You'll never know about man one of them dicks.
So she wouldn't be a hoe to America
if she didn't know. Nobody didn't know.
Somebody said a man should lead, not a woman. The Bible said you shouldn't cheat at all, period. Somebody said y'all toxic.
Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to Everybody Talking About It. Make sure you follow us on IG and Facebook.
You ain't saying half. You think this is toxic.
Ain't no bullshit. Cause you
We on the yams on the way around.
Behavior today.
We didn't tell about the yams yet, but the yams is on the way.
You ain't never met Wesley Snipes.
Yes, you can share
goddammit.
Yes, you can share all of this. Chill out _podcast. I didn't put it in the topic, but somebody said because most of the time women cheat when they hurt from something that a man has did or didn't do to them.
Yes,
true.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
I just told somebody that. Women wouldn't go out there and just, if they love somebody, they're not gonna just go out there and cheat.
Yeah, that's true.
But when they do cheat,
when they do cheat it on the head though.
Right.
Said it take more for women to cheat.
Right.
Than men.
You see what I'm saying? And I just told a lady, female, that. I said, a woman ain't gonna go cheat unless they really hurt. And when they do cheat, believe me, they already set it up a while. It's not like they just.
She already picked out who this special one gonna be that's gonna get
they mostly already did
it. It's already laid out.
Or they might hit somebody.
And he don't even have the time. The dude don't even know it yet.
He don't even know.
He don't even know.
You already worked on it. You already worked on it. You worked
It's
on
y'all choice
it.
at all times.
Let me tell you something.
Unless y'all mess with Bill Cosby.
Hold on, let me tell you something.
Other than that, it's your choice.
Who you say, Bill Cosby?
I want to ask y'all that. That's another thing. What if that happens? Like she doesn't mean to cheat. She mistakenly.
What?
Like it's actually like a mistake. Like somebody really
slip
something in her drink.
Slip Mickey.
Right.
Oh, you talking about that?
That's something different.
Right.
That's different. Now you talking about.
Now you talking about jail time.
Now you talking about violence.
Now you talking about jail time.
But it would be so hard for a woman to come to you and say that though, because
It
would you
would.
believe it?
It would.
But
Because
would you believe it?
Exactly.
That's the hard part.
Me?
Because
you believe it?
I'm not believing it.
But you know why?
Oh my God.
I'm not believing it.
Do you know why it's hard?
And I know it can happen.
No, exactly.
First thing I'm
But
gonna
you
say,
know-
bitch, you should have been watching your drink.
But you gotta listen. You gotta understand. Why would you put yourself in that situation? Now we don't think that.
Right. The Bill Cosby, when they put themselves in that situation.
We
Come
don't
on,
think
you
that
already know
females should go out there and get sexually harassed and all that. But why are you wearing the shit that you wearing? Don't think that the people ain't gonna say shit to you if you got showing half of your goddamn body. You see what I'm saying? And don't look at me wrong, but you pick yourself